Well, one of my favorite under the radar type pitchers in Major League Baseball this season has been the Houston Astros. Lance McCullers been very profitable for me, whether it be from a side perspective or a totals perspective. It seems like every time I choose to play a McCullers game, it's turned out very well. He bounced back off of a demotion uh, to defeat the LA Dodgers in his last start. He hadn't pitched since August the 3rd. Came back 7 days ago, faced the LA Dodgers. Didn't get a decision in the game. Houston won it, but he went 7 innings, allowed 8 hits. More importantly, struck out 8, didn't walk anybody, and only allowed 2 earned runs. Kept Houston in the game. Houston won that game late. McCullers has had good stuff all season long for the most part. And against these Minnesota Twins, I think he can have another good game here. Like I said, he's gotten an extra day off here, 6 days worth of rest. He's going to pitch here on the seventh day. Does get the benefit of a really strong under umpire in this contest. Mark Rippiger is one of the most dominant under umpires in Major League Baseball the last couple of years. He's called 20 games so far this season. Only 8 have gone over the total, 12 have gone under. Big strike caller, over 65.5%. Games average under 8 runs per at 7.9. I think having the under umpire helps McCullers here in this contest against Minnesota. Houston won yesterday to even up the series. They'll see if they can win this series. 2 out of 3 in this series finale today. Both games have gone under the total. Maybe looking at a third under the total, but be cautious there because Irvin Santana has been an absolute mess over the course of his last 6 games. Since he came back to the Twins and through 3 quality starts in his first 4 contests, he's since pitched 6 games totaling 30 and a third innings, rung up an ERA of 9.2, a pitch per inning count of 18, which is far too high. He's given up 2 base runners per inning over those 6 starts. This is a pitcher right now who's finding things very, very difficult. There's only 1 start amongst those 6 where I just gave you the overall statistics where Santana even pitched halfway decent. It was against the Toronto Blue Jays, a game in which he went 6 innings, allowed 3 earned runs, put 9 guys on base in those 6 innings, only struck out 2, did give up 2 home runs in those contests. He's given up 7 in his last 30 and a third innings. The pitching matchup here to me, it just screams toward Houston and Lance McCullers. Umpire situation could help Irvin Santana out a little bit here as well. When we take a look at the bullpens in this game, both of these teams are very good bullpens. I've praised the Twins bullpen this week repeatedly, and I've praised the Houston bullpen for its depth and ability repeatedly lately. I think both are in pretty good shape here, but I do think Houston with McCullers just the better side in this game. The fact that Irvin Santana is not a strikeout pitcher, this is one of the first things you look at once again with Houston or the Cubs. You want a guy who pitches to contact and a guy who throws some fly balls because Houston likes to hit home runs. Their run production really is built in a foundation of having to hit home runs. Santana's a guy who's given up a lot of home runs lately. He's a guy who is vulnerable to the home run. I like Houston in this game. You take a look at the number as we speak. The Astros opened minus $1.35. They've climbed to about $1.45 favorite on average. The game was 8.5 over minus 15 when it opened. It's now been bet down to 8. But to me, the Stros are the right side of this game. Bettors seem to agree with me here, as indicated by the near 15-cent move in a bunch of locales. Can you convert them into the run line and get yourself a victory? That's very possible here because, like I say, Irvin Santana is susceptible to home runs. And when Houston can get the long ball, they're a pretty productive offensive team. To play them on the run line, you'll get back anywhere between $1.05 and $1.15. Get the best price available if that's the way you're going to go. But I do like McCullers. I think he wins here. I don't think there's any question that Houston will get a home run or 2 off of Santana and win this game and subsequently win the series.